All right, let's talk about turning your clicks into some serious cash. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful concepts in online business, the sales funnel. This is the engine that can take all your hard work and transform it into real sustainable profit. So let's get right into it.
Now, this is going to sound a little backward, but stick with me. Most people think the whole game is just about making that one initial sale. But this quote right here, it gets to the absolute heart of it. That first purchase, that's just the very beginning. The real fortune, where the most successful internet marketers make their bank, is what happens after that first click to buy. So, what does this whole back-end profit thing actually mean? How does it work? We're going to break down this secret right now, and you'll see exactly why it's the most critical piece of any successful online business.
Okay, think of it like an iceberg. That front-end sale, the first thing someone buys from you, that's just the tiny tip sticking out of the water. It's all about getting a new customer. Honestly, you might barely break even on it, maybe even lose a few bucks. But the back end? That's the massive, hidden part of the iceberg under the surface. That's where you offer your higher value, high profit products to people who already know, like, and trust you. That is your real profit center.
And this brings us to a super important point about control. Look, if you're just an affiliate, promoting someone else's product for a commission, you only get a piece of that front-end sale. The person who actually owns the product, they keep all that amazing back-end profit. So to really make this work for you, you gotta own your product and control the entire funnel from the very first click to the very last.
So, how do we get people into this funnel in the first place? Well, it doesn't start with a big, flashy buy now button. Nope. It starts with a simple, really clever invitation. We call it the squeeze page. A squeeze page has one job, and one job only: to squeeze an email address out of a visitor. And how do you do that? You offer them something they just can't resist for free, like a special report, a short ebook, something genuinely valuable that solves a nagging problem for them. In exchange for that instant win, they give you their name and email. Simple as that.
It's a really simple trade, but it's incredibly powerful. You give them something valuable, they give you permission to talk to them, and just like that, you've started building a relationship. This is ground zero. It's the first step in turning a curious stranger into a loyal customer who actually wants to hear from you.
But here is the secret sauce behind that free gift. It has to be legitimately helpful, right? But it shouldn't solve their entire problem. It should give them a taste, a quick win that makes them feel good, while subtly hinting that the full, life-changing solution is waiting for them inside your main paid product. It's a perfect little trail of breadcrumbs.
Okay, so you've got their email address. Awesome. Now what? Well, you can't just slam them with a sales pitch. This is the nurturing phase, and it's so important. This is where we use email to build real trust, show off our expertise, and gently guide that new person toward becoming a happy, paying customer.
And you've got to see this number, 7. On average, it takes about 7 different points of contact before someone feels comfortable enough to pull out their wallet and buy from you. 7! So you can't just ask for the sale on day one. It's all about patience, being persistent, and delivering value over and over again.
So what do those 7 contacts even look like? Well, a fantastic model is a 7-part email sequence. But look at the ratio here. The huge majority of your emails, like 5 out of the 7, should be all about providing pure, awesome value. Free tips, great advice, you name it. Only a couple of them should be a direct, hey, here's my product kind of email. You have to earn their trust first, then you can earn their business. This is the thought bubble you want to create over your subscriber's head. This is the goal. By just consistently showing up with amazing, helpful, free information, you build this reputation as an expert they can count on. They'll start thinking to themselves, wow, if their free stuff is this good, I can only imagine how incredible their paid product must be.
Okay, and now for the moment of truth. The person is convinced, they clicked that buy button for your main product, and boom, they are officially inside your sales funnel. This, my friends, is where the real profit engine kicks into high gear. So, what do you do in that magic moment right after they've trusted you with their credit card? Do you just send them to a boring little thank you page and call it a day? No way. That is a massive, profit-killing mistake.
This is a fundamental law of marketing. I mean, think about it. When you buy a burger, what do they immediately ask? Do you want fries with that? They don't wait a week to email you an offer for fries. They ask you why you're standing right there, wallet open, in a buying mood. It's the exact same principle. The single best time to make another offer is right after they've just bought something. And you've got 2 awesome tools to make this happen: the upsell and the downsell.
An upsell is basically a more valuable, higher-priced offer that makes their original purchase even better. Think of it as the deluxe version. Now, if they say no thanks to the upsell, you can immediately offer them a downsell, a similar but maybe smaller and less expensive offer. It's like a second chance to add more value and increase your profit with a deal that's just too good to pass up.
Okay, so you've mapped out this perfect, beautiful funnel on paper, but we're not done yet. There is one final, absolutely non-negotiable step you have to take before you go live. You have to make sure every single piece of this machine works perfectly.
I really need this to sink in. If a customer is excited, they click buy, and they hit a broken link, that sale is gone. Poof, forever. You don't just lose the money, you probably lose their trust too. You only get one shot to take each person through this process, so you've got to make it count.
So how do you make sure your funnel is bulletproof? It's simple. You have to become your own customer. Go through the entire thing yourself. Sign up on your own squeeze page, use your own credit card to buy the main product, click yes to every single upsell. Then, clear your cookies and do it all again. But this time, click no on the upsells to make sure the downsells are working. You have to test every link, check every email, and make sure it's flawless every single time.
And hey, the work isn't over once you launch. Now, you become a data detective. You have to watch your numbers like a hawk. What percentage of people are signing up? Which emails get the most clicks? Which upsell is everyone buying? This data is pure gold. It tells you exactly what's working and what's not, so you can tweak and optimize your funnel for even more profit down the line.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a challenge. Every great sales funnel starts by solving a real nagging problem for someone. So what problem can your product solve? And how could you build a journey for them, from that irresistible free gift to the main offer to a super valuable upsell that not only solves their problem, but also builds you a profitable, amazing business?